afternoon. Good afternoon for me. It's afternoon right now. Welcome to today's vlog. It was pouring earlier, so this was gonna be like a cozy car chit chat situation. And it can still be a cozy car chit chat, just minus the rain. I have my jacket here that's acting as like a blanket. Grey's season premiere last night was Meredith's farewell, and it was so disappointing. Like, this woman ran this show for 19 full seasons. Show's named after her, and they gave her like the shittiest goodbye. I understand that she's gonna be back, but it's like that was her farewell. Like, y'all marketed it as Meredith's farewell for months. Like, I didn't even cry. Where were the montages, the guest features and flashbacks and memories and moments with like her sisters and Derek and the kids and hello? It was very weird. I feel like all the things that when I say like, oh, what do you guys want me to talk about? It's always like baby stuff. It's like questions about baby number 2. It's baby related like advice or this or that, and honestly I love it because I love babies. I love being a mom, so I love talking about it. It was like what was in my hospital bag / what would I do for baby number 2. So I actually have a what's in my hospital bag video on this channel that you can take a look at. I think it's in like the pregnancy playlist, so you can check that out. However, off the top of my brain, I didn't rewatch it, but off the top of my brain I can tell you what I would change potentially. So I would definitely bring like 1 or 2 diapers and like a small thing of wipes. The only reason I would say to bring that is because just like God forbid baby like has an accident on the way home from the hospital, which is super unlikely because at that point their poop I don't think is like super crazy. But either way, you know, just having a diaper or 2 for the drive home would be the only reason you would need wipes and diapers, because the hospital will provide wipes and diapers for you, and definitely just use what they have because they're going to charge you for it anyways. Same goes for like the pads and hospital underwear and stuff like that. If you're able to just take what's in your room, do that. Comfy clothes for you. My biggest suggestion would be like really loose pants, like shorts, like loose though, like super loose, stretchy, comfortable, like pajama pants, sweatpants, and then a super loose shirt or like button up pajamas, because you want to be able to just pop your titty out if you are choosing to breastfeed. And then also the doctors are gonna have to take a look at your belly. Well, I don't know if they're gonna take a look at your belly, but they're definitely gonna be needing like to push on it and stuff, which is honestly not super fun, but it's very necessary. So that's the only reason why I would suggest like a 2-piece outfit instead of just like a long pajamas. That's what I'm gonna bring next time for when I'm in labor. I feel like that's all that I can think of right now, but I'll definitely let you know if I think of anything else. People were asking about baby number 2's name because I mentioned that we kind of like have a name already. Tommy and I talk about baby names truly like before we settled on this name, we would really talk about it like every 4 to 5 months, like have a serious conversation about it. So we've had plenty of time to decide on a name and like really talk about it. So we kind of do have a name. Like, I asked him the other day, I was like, is this like the name that we have? Is it, as long as like nothing changes, like this is our baby's name? And he's like, yeah, like that's, when I think of our next baby, he's like, that's the name that I think of. And I was like, okay, we do have a name. We will share it before the next baby's here, but we won't be sharing it like anytime soon. We'll probably share it closer to the end of the pregnancy, whenever it is that I get pregnant. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I had a conversation with Tommy about this and a little bit with my little brother, but I haven't really talked about this. This is the first time I'm gonna talk about it like publicly, and I think some of you might think I'm crazy, but I think that I have ADHD. It's so confusing because ADHD, autism, mental health issues, like there are a lot of like overlapping symptoms. So I was always like, oh, okay, well, like, it's not the other two, it's the mental health, like, issues that I have. However, mental health issues also are a symptom of these other things. So it's like, is it that I don't have these things and it's mental health, or is it like mental health because I have something else? So this is why I say it's like kind of controversial, because there's one side where it's like no self-diagnosing, like that's why the internet's like so bad, because people see things and then they automatically self-diagnose. And then the other side of it is like, it's so important because getting, you know, more reliable information on the internet and hearing other people's stories can help open your eyes to something that you may not have been exposed to. Or oftentimes doctors, especially like for adults, they really kind of just like brush you off if you have truly any concerns. Especially as a woman. I don't know if that's lots of like your experiences, but I've heard a lot of other women like get kind of brushed off because like, oh, like, you know, they would have caught that when you were younger, or this or that, and or whatever. But what's wild is that these symptoms of ADHD present differently in males than they do females. And lots of the studies for pretty much everything has always been for men. Like, men were in these trials or these studies. So it's like, we know how these things present in men, and then they just assume that's how they present in everyone, because, you know, that's how our society goes. Just like when it's like certain skin conditions, when they show it in the textbook, it's like, oh yeah, that's what it looks like, but then it's always a white person. And it's never how it shows on like black or brown skin, which oftentimes can present differently when it comes to skin conditions or this or that or whatnot. So it's really difficult. I just really identify with like all of these people online who share their experiences of being a woman with ADHD, being an adult with ADHD. So I feel like it would be helpful for me to just go to the doctor and kind of just get things figured out. Tomorrow I'm going on a little like coffee shop, bookshop date with one of my girlfriends. I didn't just meet her, but I just started hanging out with her recently. So it'll be really fun. And Noah's gonna go to my in-laws. I would love to edit this video and then have it go up tonight. That would be fabulosity. I don't know what else. I don't want this video to get super duper long. It's starting to rain again. A little bit. It's quite nice. I'm home from work for the next handful of days because I fell at work and then I hurt my back. I went to the doctor, so the doctor ordered me to stay home for a week. So today's like my first like full day of relaxing and like not having to do anything, which is nice. So I just went real quick to pick up my Ulta order. I'll show you my Ulta order while we're here. Maybe this will be the last thing and then I will sign off. So for my makeup kit, I bought lashes because apparently it was like National Lash Day, so everything was 30% off. So I got the Kiss So Wispy number 11s. I got 2 of these. These are my absolute favorite lash to put on people. It's so good. And then I got the Ardell Double Up Knot Free Double Flares for natural look. I got this Duo Lash Glue, but then this is for me because my parents have not gone back to Japan, so I don't have a way to get my Shiseido Lash Glue, so I have to use that. And then I got the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, the waterproof mascara, because this was also on sale since it was like part of the Lash Day sale. And then lastly, I got this Good Molecules Squalane, how do you pronounce that, oil. I've been mixing my Biossance Squalane and Vitamin C oil into my CeraVe cream as my moisturizer because I need like extra hydration lately, and I just ran out of that one. But I don't know that I want to buy a like, I don't, $50, $60, $70 oil, and this is a Squalane one as well, and it was less than $15. It did surprise me how small it is, but I only use like a dropper anyways, which is perfect. So, and it works because I don't, you know, know for a fact that I'm gonna like this because it's the first time I'm using it, but I did get it just so I can have a more affordable squalane oil option. That's what I had to get at Ulta. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today's cozy car chit chats. Should we call it cozy car chats or cozy car chit chats? Tell me below. Very similar, obviously, but do we like the 3 or 4 word? Yeah, 3 or 4 word name, and then we can do this every so often. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on post notifications, give this video a big thumbs up, go follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.